John and Glinda made their way to Amity Island stalls to spend some time there. John, so, how was your day? Glinda, a nightmare. When you were gone, the kids ran amok. John's glare grew dark. Glinda, food fights and vigilante activity was an all-time high. John, please tell me the offenders. Glinda, Team RWBY for the most part. I even dragged Team JNPR into the mix. Your sister, Jean, even accepted full responsibility, even though I knew who instigated the problem. John, what did they do exactly? Glinda, one of their members caught wind of some kind of plan to cause mayhem in the festival. What do you get when you add a hyperactive team and a warehouse full of dust? John, a huge explosion, I reckon. Glinda, it was a good thing Ms. Rose had the foresight to make sure the area was abandoned when they leapt into action. Jaune, go. Glinda, sigh. I later found out the true instigators were a couple of idiots who were playing junior detectives, reported the warehouse to Team RWBY. John, and what, pray tell, were the two detectives' names? Glinda, a Mr. Sun Wukong and a Neptune Vasilius from Haven. John, they might be spies for Leonardo. Glinda, what? John, he's the traitor we were looking for, but keep this to yourself as not to alert the public. Glinda, I see. But other than that, I am doing fine. John, you look more stressed than fine. Take care of yourself. You'll get a head full of gray hair if you keep this up. Glinda, thanks for the advice. But I think those two aren't spies. They might just be unlucky or very stupid. John, I'll teach those annoying brats what for. Glinda, my hero. She spots a stand for some drinks, the adult kind. Glinda, how about there? Jaune, absent? Glinda, just a couple of drinks to get my mind off stuff. John, just don't drink yourself stupid, like a certain bird brain. Glinda, you don't have to tell me twice. The two sat and just enjoyed each other's company. But John noticed something. John, is there something troubling you? Glinda, it's been a while since I got close to someone. John, and is that a bad thing? He felt slightly cold. Glinda, I should go. She stood up but was caught by John's hand. John, don't bottle it up. It's never a good thing. Glinda stopped for a moment and thought about it, and finally she relented as she sat back down. Glinda, do you know why I didn't stay a huntress for long? John shakes his head no. Glinda, I'm poison. I am the reason I don't have a team anymore. She looks to her glass. Glinda, there was a mission that went south so fast. I couldn't lead properly. I made so many bad decisions. My team had to pick up my slack, and they died for it. My partner even gave his life for me. Ever since, I was called many vile things under the sun. The evil witch, bad luck Glinda, good bitch, Glinda the terrible, Glinda the jinx. She was crying as John put his hand over hers to snap her out of it. John, I don't think that. Glinda, why? John, how you said your partner gave his life for you. If someone truly blamed and hated you, they would have left you to die. Glinda, he was too kind. John, and maybe that's it. He believed you deserved a chance. A chance to live. Something that you shouldn't take for granted. If you feel bad about it, make their sacrifice meaningful. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Live enough for all of them. And for those who treated you poorly, and I'm not saying revenge is the best way, but as the saying goes, live well is the best revenge against your enemies. She took her glasses off and wiped her tears. Glinda, thank you. They stayed quiet for a while until, Glinda, you listen to my problems. I want to listen to yours. John stayed silent. Glinda, something is bothering you too. And he knew he has to address this since it seems the Force is giving him a test. John, there was an incident in Haven. Glinda puts her hand on his shoulder. John, Amber got hurt and I lost it. For a moment I stepped into a dark path, but I was able to stop myself. My order, the old order where I was taken to, had a rule: no attachments. Belinda felt bad knowing his past. John, we were taken at a young age for a reason. Belinda, because children are easily molded. Jaune, yes. They tell us not to form attachments because it leads to the dark side. I know that some emotions can lead to dark places, but not all of them are bad. What's wrong with forming bonds? It's obsession that is the root cause to evil, not love. You heard the holocron that I was listening to? Belinda, yes. The reason people fall is because they're ill-prepared to face emotions. They expected you to act like soulless machines. John, the Jedi was supposed to be compassionate, but isn't that connected to attachment? You won't be compassionate if you don't feel anything. The reason the old order fell is because of their narrow-minded view on the Force. The Force is everything, and I chose to turn my back on such dogmatic ideals. Belinda, it's better to find your own way through the galaxy. John, well said. I still don't know how to process emotions, but will you help me? Belinda, I'm here for you, you know that. John, this warm feeling, it's nice. Belinda, it's called love. John, are you? Belinda, yes, I am. John, what now? Belinda, let's just enjoy the moment. John, I see. The two just lived in the moment. John saw something the galaxy couldn't show him. Its beauty. The Force brought the two together.